You just hit play on 10-Minute Tech Talks, business insights and growth hacks for the time-crunched entrepreneur. I am Jonathan Kirsting with the Pittsburgh Technology Council, and I have nearly 3 decades telling the stories of Pittsburgh's most successful tech companies and the women and men behind them. And I bring you their knowledge, insights, and inspiration to help your company succeed in just 10 minutes or less. Has your market and technology evolved so much that it might make sense to rebrand your company? Maybe you acquired a company and the new services are just itching to grab a customer's attention. For security company Intertech CI, this was exactly the case on all 3 points. When Ron Petnuch, president and CEO of Intertech CI, stopped by my TechVibe radio show, part of our conversation landed on the company's rebrand as a direct reaction to the fast pace of technology evolution in the security industry. From AI-enabled cameras to advanced card readers, technology was not only advancing, but also had to be integrated. So keep on listening as Ron details how Intertech navigated through its rebrand. And if you'd like to hear more from Ron and Intertech CI, hit that link in the description to hear his full TechVibe radio interview. So let's jump in now for more on Intertech CI's rebrand.
Everybody knows about alarm companies.
Yeah.
You have some very large alarm companies based in Pittsburgh. Guardian, Vector would be another one.
Yeah.
We're slightly different than that. We're what's called a security integration company, and we're focused more on commercial. Whereas they would do a residence or they would do a small business. Our focus is more on large venues and larger buildings. So we do things like stadiums, airports,
The big place.
city infrastructure. What we do is we integrate different services. Today, when you go into a building, you have an access control system, right? You have a card or you have a credential that gets you into the building. And that industry and the coordination of that industry with the systems that work in buildings has been growing and growing and growing. It's not going to go away.
What I'm curious about is, like, you guys have rebranded yourselves, which I think is really exciting because I think your rebrand kind of really shows this integration as far as it is. Tell me what was some of the reasoning behind the interbrand, with now just Intertech?
Well, some of it is history, right? We started out as Intertech Security, more as a traditional. Our industry has evolved, so it was just called Intertech Security LLC. Then you start moving to this convergence that's going on with all the technology, the building systems. We just talked about elevators.
Gotcha.
And so you're really an integration company. So we picked this name, and then we merged with a company called Fedora.
I remember that. Absolutely.
Now, Fedora's business was those portable security units.
Yes.
Right. And the name Fedora is like Dick Tracy,
Yeah, I mean, there was the hat,
and we watched these
kind of
security
detective
sites,
sleuth type of thing going on. Yes,
and they were a smaller company, but you're trying to, when you merge something like that, get we're all part of the history and putting the company together. So we went back to Intertech's CI. The CI is comprehensive integration.
Love it.
So as we look at it, we needed to get back to our roots, which is integration. The other thing of putting the companies together is Fedora was just doing the perimeter. Now, all of a sudden, we're in conversations with some of the biggest developers in the world. And it's like, hey, guys, you do realize that building you're putting up, we can put some of the systems in those buildings, right?
Exactly.
And I've had conversations with major construction companies in Houston, whatever. It's like, oh, I thought you guys just did perimeter security. No, we're an integration company.
Complete integration.
Oh, man, I need to know that.
That's why I love adding the CI. It makes so
we
much
put
sense.
integration right into our name. Intertech CI, comprehensive integration. And we do it like Intertech to the power of CI, right?
Exactly.
Which is a little play, but it
amplifies.
works. That's right.
I think it's fantastic. It's always exciting to get a refresh on the brand. It just puts new energy into the company as well, too, where you really focus on what you guys do best. And that's why I get so impressed with this, is the amount of technology, the disparate technologies you put together. Like, it's like, my goodness, like I said, it's never the same day twice for anybody. I am so stoked that you made 10-Minute Tech Talks part of your day. I hope you learned something new and valuable. And if you want to keep getting more business building, technology, and entrepreneurial insights, just subscribe. We're pushing out new interviews at least once per week. I hope to see you on the next one.